Welcome. My name is Matt Cohen, and I'm the visionary and president for Replenex. Replenex is an 80-year-old industrial supply company that was founded by my grandfather and great-grandfather in 1946. This video is part of a series that we are producing to recognize our 80-year history of providing reliable supply chains to manufacturers throughout North America. I'm very excited to be here today. My name is Matt Cohen. I am the visionary and president of Replenex. And with me today is Tony D'Aquisto, our vice president of operations and integrator. You guys introduce yourselves.
Yeah, John Fortuna, director of channel sales for 3M Company. Been with them for 30 years, and I've had the privilege and honor of working with the Replenex team and Matt for several of those years. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you for having us.
Hi everyone, I'm Teresa. I'm the Vice President that leads our industrial channel organization for US and Canada. Been with 3M for 15 years, only been with this relationship for 3, but they are an exceptional partner. We're super excited to be here today to celebrate their 80th anniversary.
So one of the really exciting things for Replenex is that we've had this long-standing relationship with 3M that dates back to 2004, which the long-standing joke is that Replenex was the last distributor in the metropolitan area added as a distributor in the industrial marketplace. So one of the really exciting things for me about today is one of Replenex's first area business managers was John.
Wow.
Circa 2008, when Replenex and 3M won a very prestigious Industrial Supply Association award.
Well, tell me about what did you guys do to get on this magazine?
Yeah. The American Eagle Award was a great partnership between us and Replenex. We have a company that is crossed the borders, and it was very difficult to have consistent pricing and products at all their different locations. They have 2 locations here in Minnesota, and they have a big facility up in Canada. And we really worked a lot together to, they formed a standardization committee that Replenex was on with the customer. And then they were invited to add suppliers to try to help with all those processes. And Replenex, being a great partner of ours, asked us to be part of that group and really come up with some ideas and thoughts of how we can present them with the best products for productivity and cost savings and the best products for the application itself. And we won that American Eagle Value Added Partner Award from the Industrial Supply Association between us. So it was great partnership.
We did, and what John is very humbly missing is that we did that at a point in time where all the work that was done manually and in spreadsheets. There was no AI tools back then, but there was a whole bunch of additional standardization, one product, one price, one North America. And that predated 3M's whole approach to the market of, with the USAC organization. So, I mean, it really was revolutionary at the time. And it was great leadership at the helm at 3M that allowed us to do it.
And actually, with that award, Matt, sorry to interrupt there, we actually documented $250,000 in cost savings for that first attack at it. Yeah,
1 year cost savings and over $250,000 in 2010 dollars.
That's pretty much $2010.
$2010.
Yeah.
Well, and then, that history has continued. I mean, the exciting thing is that while you've moved on and are in different roles, we still get to interact. And we now have Teresa as a leader for the industrial division in North America. We have Tony, and the people have changed, but the partnership hasn't. Because as recently as 2 years ago, we won another award. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you did to initiate that award?
Sure. We worked together once again on both sides of the border on a conversion to help fix a problem that the customer and the end user was having during the production time. So it was an adhesive that we worked together with their engineering department, your engineering department, and it ended up netting out a $500,000 cost savings. I believe in that. I have to go check my books on that one, but I'm pretty sure it's about $500,000.
I'm pretty sure you have the right number because you're very good with those kind of numbers.
Well, thanks.
High level of detail orientation.
But having won the conversion award that year for that event with 3M is also a proud moment, especially from my time. I've been associated with the 3M relationship since 2015 when I joined Replenex. So it's been a good 12, going on to 12 years now.
I couldn't be more proud because I think we end up winning an award together at least every 5 to 10 years. Partnership.
I think what Teresa will say, because I've spoken to her at length about this, she is really looking for you and the 3M team in the adhesives world to make sure that we win an award this year.
Yes.
And she's already identified a couple opportunities for us to work together, because now that 3M has all of these great affinity tools and the AI to back all the analysis, there's some really great things that are, I think, in the queue for us to really look at.
Plus, I think you guys also take advantage of the solution seminars that we can offer, right?
Well, that was, go ahead, because that was actually where I was headed.
Oh, look at that. You could read your mind. But I would say, again, I mean, what you guys said so far, that's really the testament of the relationship, partnership we have. You guys create the foundation of a lot of the things that we do great now because of the things we do together. But I would say one of the things that we're winning really well with IETD is solution seminars. And that's when we identify a customer with a big issue or problem they're trying to solve. Again, with your commitment of technical knowledge and trying to solve problems with your end users, you bring them to 3M. We have solution seminars that we can do a lot of different testing with our laboratory, and then we try to come up with a big solution. So I think with that, I am expecting to be on stage again next year at 80.
The interesting thing about the solution seminar is that we've been to the Edge Center. We've seen all of the technology and how the technology can be deployed to enhance the customer's use of and streamline their manufacturing, adhere mixed energy type of surfaces. I mean, the opportunities are endless. But the thing that really struck me is the fact that the 3M team has the opportunity not just to teach about adhesives and adhesive technology at 3M, but the knowledge of the 3M team in the field, and to be able to conduct solution seminars at an end user. Not all the time is an end user capable of leaving work and traveling to St. Paul. And sometimes when that is the case, we've experienced with 3M where 3M has gone to the customer and shown the customer the technologies in their environment, but still with the same concepts that are presented at the 3M Center and in the Edge Center. And actually very recently, we've had that opportunity to look at a whole bunch of technologies.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the SIS program?
Well, I was going to first talk about the new products. From a sales perspective, Matt, it's just very exciting to come out and see you and show what new things we have to offer. I mean, Bill Brown came out with a notion or an edict, I'll say, that we're going to have 1,000 new products within 3 years. And I tell you,
1,000 new products? Just in IATD or across 3M organization?
Across 3M organization.
Not that I want to minimize 1,000, because 1,000's a big number to begin with, right?
Yeah. And we've already seen, Teresa and I have already seen that ramp up considerably just in the last 9 months or so. The labs are energized. They're excited. And we're excited for our customers and the things that are going to be coming down the pipeline. Yeah.
But I would say the one thing I am pretty excited about, the way that we're now looking at new product, is we're starting to look at every product and we segment it to a market vertical. So in the past, I think every new product we would try to pass to Replenex and say, please go and sell. And then now you're getting hit with a bunch of different products that may or may not be relevant to your sales reps. By now looking at each of the products and say, okay, it's for this construction or metalworking, you can then choose which one do you want to be a little bit ahead of time, and we want to focus there. And I think that's going to be a game changer in how we look at things next year.
Speaking of that, I know that 3M has made a lot of significant investments in technology. And one of the things when we did our annual business planning together just earlier this week, we were able to identify items by market that then we can go address. So, and for the channel, for a distributor, to have a manufacturing partner that is looking at the end user and looking at their own portfolio and then coming to say to the distributor, hey, this is an opportunity because these products go into this vertical really well. And so it prevents us, Tony and I, and Don Considine, our Vice President of Sales, and his sales team, from really burning cycles with the customer. that ability to take the technology and the know-how and the AI tools that you're investing in and be able to be really laser focused on how to bring that to bear to drive value to the end user.
And I would have to use this opportunity to also talk about cross-selling, because cross-selling is probably the number one growth strategy that Bill Brown is super excited about. Again, it's taking your POS data, using 3M big data to say, if you sell this, you should sell that, and here's the end users that we want. Here's a white space. So I think that's going to be, as we talked about in the joint business plan, another significant growth driver for us.
Yeah, I think that's really significant coming out of the joint planning session from last week, is how we could take that data and arm our sales team with it, because it's customers we already do business with. It's easier to sell to a customer that we're doing business with versus a customer just trying to cold call and trying to open up a door. This will help, especially if we're also selling other items that are like in a different platform or industry that we can go and sell to those customers as well. Like, oh, by the way, just because you buy this, you should also be consider buying these other things. I think that technology that we looked at and got a taste of last week is going to be extremely helpful in 2026 growth with our partnership and our sales numbers for 2026. I'm excited about that.
And to help build on that and to what you were saying, Matt, I mean, we've really got our marketing activation teams working together cross divisions now. So when everybody's working on different products that work well for a specific customer market, we're going to put that information together. So you just have to go to the customer one time and go, look at all these different things that 3M could help you with in your existing customer or a new customer, and be able to bring that to them really quick versus having to go back multiple different times.
I just want to pivot because we've covered so much information, and when we look at the divisional structure of 3M and the fact that the personal safety division has a variety of initiatives, they'll be part of that 1,000 new SKUs that get launched, and the same with the abrasive systems division. Really, the focus for us today is a little bit more on industrial tapes and adhesives. And we talked about it a little bit, but the ability to do the solution seminars, the ability for 3M through a solution seminar to take the technologies that currently exist and are used in a different market, and to be able to use the tools that 3M has developed to find the common applications so that something used in a marine market can also be used in a transportation market. That whole idea about streamlining manufacturing processes, I think, is just so wonderful. And that's why, and as a part of our 80th anniversary celebration, I'm really excited what we're able to bring to the table together. This whole idea of engaging with the customer with the data that 3M has to create a custom solution seminar for end users is something that Replenex is really excited to be a part of. And because of it, and in honor of our 80th anniversary, what Replenex and 3M are going to do is even more exciting to me, which is if customers go to replenex.com/Replenex80 in honor of our 80th anniversary, they'll be able to get the details behind a special promotion, whereby any customer who has a solution seminar and finds a solution to their manufacturing problem that is going to work with a 3M product, Replenex is going to offer 10% off the initial stocking order.
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited about this promotion. Again, congratulations to your 80th anniversary. And, I would say over the years, Replenex, you guys have helped, countless numbers of customers become safer, faster, and most efficient. And again, the solution seminar, that is a really good first step. Again, your commitment and ours with 3M is we want to help solve our customers' biggest issues, become more productive, and I think the solution seminar is the best way.
Teresa, John, on behalf of Tony and myself and the entire team at Replenex, I just want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for the years of partnership, even though you're newer to the relationship, Teresa. Again, I feel like we've been doing this a long time. We are old friends now. The partnership for the 80th anniversary celebration, in combination with the partnership that we have for bringing value to the customer is really appreciated. And as we pursue this higher purpose of bringing value to the channel, we can think of no better partner than 3M to do that. So thank you very much.